And here we are, Crossroads for Children.
Center for Children.
Yep,
you got it.
But in your one of the things you dropped the S, so
And
I have to kind of keep that straight in my mind.
The email doesn't
Yeah.
have the S after the
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
kind of confused me for
Yeah.
a second or two. So, Vicki, tell us a little bit about what Crossroads does.
So Crossroads is a nonprofit organization. We're located in Schenectady, and we help kids from all the different school districts and counties around us.
Do you have a school?
We have a school and a clinic, and we have daycare services
so
as well.
You have all three.
Yeah, and it's all under one roof, and everybody that works there loves all of the kids. So not just their own kids.
That's really nice, though.
So
I know.
it is, yeah.
What's not to like about kids? I mean,
Exactly.
they're so innocent, and they're
We have the best kids too.
right.
Our preschool kids, all 7 preschool classrooms are integrated. So
You have 7 classrooms.
7,
Preschool.
that's just preschool. And then there's 4 at the school age level, but at the preschool level, they're integrated with kids with IEPs and kids with, general ed needs, and they're integrated so that they're learning together.
But that's so important,
it
yeah.
is, yeah.
Because it's sort of like what a lot of the education was, because you want to integrate them.
Exactly.
So, it works.
Research actually shows that is better for both populations.
Absolutely,
to grow up
and
together.
Understanding too,
Yep.
and
understanding, leading, being able to help people instead of judge them. It's just a great model. Since we moved to our new building, we have, since we moved, we're on your show before, because the last time was,
a while
it was
back.
canceled
Yeah.
because of COVID, the
Yeah,
last time.
God, remember those
And then we
years?
just never have gotten
I'm
back
so
till
glad
today.
you're back again.
We are too.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for having us.
And we've
Yeah.
done a lot in that time. So
Yeah.
the majority of that time was spent looking for a new building. So we have always leased. We're in our 27th year, I think we just figured out, and we've always leased. And so a few years back, the board and myself put forth an effort to find a building, purchase it on our own. We're still in Rotterdam.
Okay,
so,
still in Rotterdam.
Yeah, but we're right off 88 and the Thruway. So it's
Okay.
a great location.
Are you by Shalmont School?
Yeah.
We are right down the road from Shalmont.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yep, so we've...
I mean, when I figured where you were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep, it's right down the
We
road.
just finished our first school year in June, and we're now starting our second year. So a lot has been done for that. We did a capital campaign, and that was a lot of work on Vicki's
Well,
part.
that's
in
a
the
big
school.
job,
But
yeah.
it's great. We love our new building, but
It's
there's still more to
awesome.
be done.
And what is your population if you looked at the number of kids
So
that
we
you
have
deal?
typically
In
at
and out,
120 per year of students in school by the end of the year, because they can come in, we have kids coming in all year, not just in September. And then we also have the clinic, and the clinic is an ABA clinic, Applied Behavior Analysis. So kids
I'm sorry,
come in-
ABA, what is that?
Applied Behavior Analysis,
Okay.
ABA, and it's the best practice for kids with autism that aren't making progress in other ways. It works on things very discreetly and breaks things down, and they develop skills that they need and sometimes go into our classrooms eventually, but they start out in a clinic. And we are open to accepting kids to clinic and nursery school right now.
Okay, and if you're a parent watching right now and think
Yep.
that maybe this is an answer to your prayers in a sense, how would they contact you, and is there an application process?
Yep.
How is that? What happens?
So
Yes,
it
you do.
depends. It depends on
Too many questions, I'm sorry.
Depends on kind of who's asking and what they're looking for. But all of it, you can go through our website. There's a button on there to click for more information. You can send your information, and we'll get in touch with you. If it's a child with special needs, they would go through their home school district to get referred to us. If it's a parent of a child who's just looking for daycare and to be integrated with those classrooms, they can reach right out to the school through the website or just call, and we'll set up a tour and visit. And if it's the clinic, same thing. There's a button on the website to click, and it will put you right through to our clinic to get more information.
Yeah, it's important. Daycare is really tough for
Yeah.
a lot of parents.
Yeah.
It is, and unfortunately, the number of programs that are available for parents, even when a child first gets diagnosed or even just identified as needing extra support, those services are dwindling. There's not as many available, so we have
Funding
parents that are
seems to
waiting.
be getting cut a lot of places.
Yeah, and I think parents are just waiting for a long time to get into programs. So we're seeing kids where we used to get kids in right at 2. They're now coming to us when they're 3 or 4 because parents are waiting for openings. So that's unfortunate, but we try to fill, and we are full with almost every spot that we have at the school.
Can you grow any more in your building?
We can. That's down the road. Right now,
No,
we've maxed out the
but I
building,
mean,
but
at
yes.
least you know, because you're going to need teachers, you
Yes,
need to have room.
exactly.
You need to have, I mean, there's a
Yep.
lot of
Yep.
needs that you have
Yep.
in order to open up another classroom.
Yeah.
I think when we moved, we thought like, oh, there's 8.2 acres, like we can really grow. But the fact is what you just said, like we just really wanted to focus on getting into the building with the people we had and being able to do that well. And then in the future,
Yep. But the site does give us that opportunity
Yeah,
in the future
it's
to
a
expand.
lot
Yeah,
of- there's a lot of
it's really
space.
wonderful. And I've been following you because you do
Yeah.
send, I get your notices and things, and I do follow what you do. You have your fundraisers and things like that.
Yep.
Do you have a fundraiser coming up? And
We-
I know you're working on giving,
Giving
Tuesdays and things
Tuesday.
like that, yeah.
Well,
That's the biggest thing coming up.
we have a lot of things that are ongoing, and people can find that on our website. Those opportunities to help out anytime, but Giving Tuesday this year is going to be a little bit extra special because it's in our new building for the first time. We have always used it as a day to get donations, of course, as any nonprofit would do, but we're also giving out to our population and our kids. We're going to have visiting pets come in that day.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
We have for our parents some peace of mind. We're having the sheriffs come and do child safe ID, the ID program, so that is very helpful for the parents. And for our staff, we're going to do coffee and cookies all day long.
So you're making a special day of it.
Yeah, we're making it, a little. We always try to do something, that's giving, not just getting.
Yeah.
But we do love when people give to us too, and they can do. That's when our capital campaign is going to, or not our capital
Our
campaign,
annual appeal.
Our annual will launch for Giving Tuesday. And
So you do have a gala every so often, or
yeah,
something
our
like
gala.
a gala.
Yeah, we just had our gala in October,
Yeah.
and we have a golf tournament in May every year. So-
Every organization, I think, and it's getting, I don't want to say worse, but it's getting harder, I should say, harder and harder
Yeah.
to raise funds, because there's so much need everywhere.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, we had the guest on that talks about that Team Hope. I mean, I
Yep.
was not aware of
Yep.
that.
Yep.
And they're struggling too,
Yeah.
so there's
Yeah.
there's a need out there.
We're very fortunate. We have a really dedicated donor base. We have several donors that give on a monthly basis, so it just automatically comes out of their paycheck, or they send a check monthly, and that's really helpful. I think once it becomes habit and those donors kind of don't miss it, it becomes part of their routine.
Yeah, you just realize
we're
that
very
that's
lucky
an
that
easy
we
way
do
to
have
do that.
a strong
Yeah.
donor.
I have to announce who's coming on, and then we'll come back and finish our conversation.
Okay.
Next show we have the Albany Civic Theater coming on. They're doing a Funny Mirrors. It's a play coming up. Mount Ida's coming up. They're talking about a circus, by the way. And then we've got the Schenectady Civic Players. We're going to be talking about Christmas trees, like Christmas Tree Farm, I think it is. We have Schenectady Shares on the show, and of course, we always have a great show coming up. But right now, we're back here with the Crossroads. How can people help you?
Well, there's obviously send their kids if that's what they are in need of for any of those things. Just reach out. Sometimes our education director, Melissa, is amazing with parents who are just like struggling. They're like, I want my kid to get in there, but I don't know what to do. She walks them through it. She's got such an amazing heart. So there's kids. We need, we want daycare
Do you want
kids
volunteers?
to come.
Are you looking for volunteers that would like to come in and work with the kids? And
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're vetted, of course.
Yes,
but yeah.
and
We
there's
do a
so
good-
many volunteer opportunities. They can work with the kids. They can work and help in the front office. We've
Behind
had
the
people do
scenes.
landscaping. I mean, there's tons of things. So volunteers are a big part. We have a wish list that goes out on our website.
Staff.
Weekly. Yes,
Sometimes
there's
staff.
lots of ways that people can help, and all of that can be found through the website.
And
do you have
share,
any-
even sharing on like our social media. We love
Exactly.
it when people share and comment and give us feedback. It's just fun to engage
With
with
social
people.
media, it really helps to get the spread
Yeah.
the spread the
Definitely.
word out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really important.
Great.
So what we need to do is tell people how to get there, and then you go to crossroads.org.
Crossroadscenter.org. Yeah,
and you can
everything's
sign up.
right on our website.
Great.
So
Well, we've had a great show today, talking to a number of our guests, and we were very lucky to have a lot of things on music and museum. We got it all here. So, you know, got to watch the next show to see what we got coming up. And I want to thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much for having
Yes,
us.
always fun to have you. Thanks for watching. I'm Ann Parillo, your host for Capital Region Today.